Hi everybody. In this morning's video from AG Chelsea TV, I'll be bringing you the latest Blues updates. We'll start with Chelsea were given £28 million boost by Newcastle's big win. Newcastle have just smashed Tottenham 4-0 at St James Park to secure their spot in the European places further. Watching Spurs get battered should be a universally enjoyable event for Chelsea fans, but this one was bittersweet. Not only does it help Newcastle stay clear of our feeble attempts to close the gap on them in the European places, it also triggers a rather significant clause. The loan of Lewis Hall from the Blues to the Magpies was guaranteed to be made permanent if they finished higher than 14th, and the 3 points secured today makes that mathematically certain now. So that's £28 million locked in for our next accounting period then. Cue celebrations, but of course, the folly of this whole setup is that losing Hall now means we definitely have to sign another left back. So either we sign a player for more than that and lose money, or we sign a player for less than that and the squad, probably, gets worse. Can we sign a better player for less than £28 million? Potentially, yes, but given our track record in recent years, it would be incredibly unlikely. We spent north of £60 million on Marc Cucurella in the same position, and he's now effectively being replaced. What we have to hope now is that the academy produces another Hall, or another Ian Maatsen, for us to slot in for free. But knowing how this ownership's model works now, that will just mean another juicy pure profit sale to be made. We could theoretically start next season with Ben Chilwell and Cucurella as our options, with Levi Colwill able to shift over and cover there as third choice. But given Chilwell can't stay fit and Cucurella looks more like a League One defender at times, that's not a route we want to go down. Chelsea scouting Tony Cruz. The 26-year-old Dutch international midfielder has been in fine form this season, scoring 13 goals and picking up 4 assists in all competitions. A report from HITC claims that Chelsea officials were in attendance when Atalanta travelled to Liverpool for the first leg of the UEFA Europa League quarter-finals on Thursday. The Blues scouted the midfielder in action, and it will be interesting to see if they follow up on their interest with an offer to sign the player. Atalanta picked up a 3-0 win away from home as Liverpool slumped to an uncharacteristic defeat. Cruz has been one of the best midfielders in the Italian league this season, and he could prove to be a quality acquisition for Chelsea. The Blues are lacking goals and creativity from the middle of the park, and the Dutch international could solve that problem. The report from HITC claims that the Dutchman is valued at £60 million, and it will be interesting to see if Chelsea are willing to pay that kind of money for him. The Blues have spent freely since the takeover, but they will have to be more mindful of their transfer business. They will have to comply with financial regulations or the risk punishment. Cruz is keen on joining a big club in the summer, and the opportunity to join Chelsea could be an attractive option for him. He will add goals and creativity to the midfield and help them improve going forward. A move to Chelsea would also allow him to showcase his qualities at a higher level, and he might get to compete for trophies with them. Although Chelsea have been quite mediocre since last season, they have the resources and the squad to bounce back quickly. The player has been linked with other English clubs as well, and it will be interesting to see where he ends up. Floren Klopp urges Chelsea to sign Real Madrid star Tony Cruz. Floren Klopp's suggestion of bringing Tony Cruz to Stamford Bridge makes for an intriguing proposition, especially considering the current state of affairs at Chelsea. With the club facing financial challenges and looking to rebuild, adding an experienced campaigner like Cruz could provide valuable stability and leadership to Mauricio Pochettino's evolving squad. Tony Cruz, a seasoned midfielder with a wealth of experience at the highest levels of the game, could offer Chelsea the kind of composure and tactical intelligence that's been missing at times this season. His ability to control the tempo of the game, dictate play from midfield, and contribute with his exceptional passing range could be invaluable assets to a Chelsea side in transition. At 34, Cruz may be entering the twilight of his career, but his quality remains undiminished. His impending free agent status presents an opportunity for Chelsea to secure a proven winner without having to navigate the complexities of a transfer fee. This could be particularly appealing given Chelsea's need to balance the books and comply with financial regulations. Here is what Klopp told Gambling Zone via Football London. I think a player like Real Madrid's Tony Cruz is the type of target that Chelsea should be looking to bring in this summer. He is an experienced player with a lot of pedigree. Chelsea need 1 or 2 players like Cruz. Players who have such a high football IQ that they can analyze every scenario on the pitch, take the right decisions, and lead the team. This is the type of profile I would be looking to bring into the club over the summer. Man City ready to break bank for brilliant Chelsea reject this summer. As the summer approaches, Manchester City are reportedly ready to splash the cash once again to welcome one of Europe's best young players in a repeat of their deal for Kevin De Bruyne 9 years ago. They are not scared of shopping in the Bundesliga either, having secured arguably their most important transfer in their history when welcoming Kevin De Bruyne from Wolfsburg all the way back in 2015. That £55 million deal looks an undeniable bargain these days. Now, those at the Etihad reportedly want to sign another Chelsea Academy reject who since starred in Germany. According to Team Talk, Manchester City are ready to break the bank in a £120 million deal to sign Jamal Musiala from Bayern Munich this summer. The deal would likely be the biggest of the summer whilst also breaking the Citizens' transfer record, currently held by Jack Grealish, fresh from the European Championship. Musiala could slot straight into Guardiola's side to form one of, if not the best midfield partnerships with Phil Foden to maintain City's place at the top of English football. When the summer window swings open, Musiala is certainly one to watch. One man who will be keeping an eye on Musiala if he does complete a move to England is former Liverpool striker Michael Owen, who was full of praise for the Bayern Munich star. Owen said, via Bavarian Football Works, "I think he is exceptional, really exceptional. It's such a shame he chose Germany over England. There's lots of people comparing him to Bellingham, but I think he is a different type of player. He's a brilliant runner with the ball. I think he's unbelievable when it comes to dribbling. He's got the lot, this lad." And that's the final content of today's video. Like, subscribe to support AG Chelsea TV.